Welcome to Monday. Happy Monday. Yeah, man. It is a great Monday. It's going to be a great week. Oh, whoa. Hold on a second there. We've got another contest this week. Oh, yeah, another contest. But this time, it's going to be the National Day of. Pay very close attention to the National Day of. Words, pictures, little things that pop up on the screen. Unless it's Tom Brady. If Tom Brady pops up on the screen, disregard it completely. But if words pop up, or seen somewhere, you might want to write them down. They might add up to something later. Pay attention. National Day of. New contest. I got a little bit of allergies going on, so disregard the voice and kind of the nasally congested sound. But in the Central Valley of California, the weather's actually been quite nice the last couple of weeks, and everything's in bloom. And all the weeds are growing. In the Central Valley, we got a lot of agriculture, so people are starting to plow, there's a lot of dust in the air, and hence my allergies are on fire. And I did yard work yesterday, which always is a punishment for me, so thus the allergies. Now, last year, you saw me, I was dying, stuff up my nose, all kinds of stuff to try and survive. I'm going to try and avoid that this year if we can. Rather embarrassing to have tissue stuffed up to your nose when you're trying to do something professional like this, you know what I mean? But enough of all of that. Let's get into today's headline, shall we? First one, engineers have proposed the first model for a physically possible warp drive. Yeah, just like Star Trek. Yes, a warp drive, just like Star Trek. Well, not exactly like Star Trek, but that is the intention. Yep. NASA is getting us, ready with the wine and the donuts and the golf and space. That's great, and the fishing. Don't forget the fishing. But the scientists working on the Star Trek technology, those are the ones that are really going to make things happen. I mean, they got us the cell phone. Hello, beep 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 beep. That phone opened up. That's what cell phones were. So I like these guys. I got a little bit more stock in these guys making it happen than NASA. Nothing offense, NASA. No offense to NASA. Love NASA. You guys are amazing. But warp drive, crazy. Really crazy. Moving right along. Steve Jobs, Albert Einstein, and neuroscience all agree your daily routine needs more non-time. The hell's non-time? Oh, non-time is time doing basically nothing. Yes, it's quiet and alone time. Non-time is non-scheduled time. It's scheduled, unscheduled time. Like I always say, schedule time for your hobbies, the things you like to do. That would be considered part of your regular schedule. Non-time would be time to go on a walk and not do anything. Time to take a nap in a hammock. Time to just be quiet and alone and let your mind relax. Steve Jobs, founder of Apple. Albert Einstein, pretty smart dudes. And they had routines. Just saying. Movie theaters are reopening. Will you go? Certainly. Here's a real picture of me getting ready to watch a movie in a movie theater. Maybe not. All right, so it is a new week. We are plowing right into March, and springtime is just around the corner. It's kind of a weird year because we're going to have St. Patrick's Day, and then like 2 weeks later, we're going to have Easter. Usually there's a bigger separation, but Easter is on April 4th this year. Wow, that's early. Usually it's like the 18th or somewhere in there anyway. So, but as we move into springtime again during the pandemic, which seems to be on a very positive course right now, sometimes at the 1 year mark of an anniversary, you want to take a little stock. What have we been doing? We've been working on our routine, and routines are very successful when we put those habits into place. But sometimes we need to evaluate, hey, how did we do? Where did we go? My routine. I got my routine. I said it last week. This is what I'm going to do. This is the 10 things I do every single day. This is what I do on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, whatever. Now, let's take a look back over time, over the last year, and see how I've been doing. So the theme this week is self-reflection. You've got your plan, you've got your routine, you've set some goals, you have some ideas of what you want to do. Now we need to reflect just a little bit. Take a little bit of time each day to think about, I got my routine, there it is. I got my goal, here it is. How have I done? What have I been doing over the last year to be successful in these areas? Self-reflection, it's a very, very, very powerful tool for personal strength, personal well-being, helping others, helping yourself. And it doesn't take a lot of time. Excuse my allergies. But it doesn't take a lot of time to be reflective. Take your routine and just think about it. Well, let's see. Shaving for men. Well, I'm good a couple days a week, but I'm really not that good. I'm really not that good. That was the reflective part, right? I'm really not that good on the weekends. I'm really bad. I let it go. I don't do anything on the weekends. I'm either okay with that or I need to work on that. That's self-reflection. Very, very good. When I'm communicating with people, I just keep talking and talking and talking, and I just don't stop talking. And then I realize, hey, my friend never got a word in edgewise. That's self-reflection. I ate a whole bunch of food, and my friend said, wow, that went fast. Ooh, maybe I ate faster and didn't share enough. Self-reflection. I had a goal of getting this job, and it didn't happen. It was because I didn't follow the instructions, NOTP for you, and email Zach Weiss. Maybe I should do that differently next time. Self-reflection. NOTP for you did that. The first few times he tried to get jobs without Zach's help, it failed miserably. Finally, he sat down and he said, what is going on with me that I'm not getting the job that I want? So he did some self-reflection and realized, you know what? That was the missing piece. I didn't do that. I didn't choose to do that one thing, email Zach. So I'm going to email him this time. And because he did that self-reflection, things worked out very positive for him. I mean, he got the job. He may not love the job. It might be a little bit dangerous considering some of the characters that go in there. But he got the job and he's super happy with it thus far. Still, the self-reflection was the part that got him over the hurdle that kept tripping him up in his other attempts. Self-reflection is looking inward and thinking about, what was my role in this piece? Good, bad, or otherwise. I play on a basketball team and the basketball team won. Was I the star? No, but what good things did I do to help the team? That's self-reflection, and that's positive. Self-reflection is not looking for what's wrong with us. Self-reflection is looking for opportunities to pat ourselves on the back, to improve, or to say, hey, I'm sticking with that because that seems to be working out, right? Self-reflection is just making sure that we're checking in with ourselves, that everything's going the way we want it to go because we're in control of our lives. We make choices, and we have to make sure that we're making the right choices. That requires some self-reflection from time to time. So self-reflection, we're going to talk about it all week as we move into what? Oh yeah. We here at BCDI and TCDI have to do our own self-reflection because we are on the brinks of 1 year of doing our virtual program. Yes, March 24th will be our 1 year anniversary of not the morning routine, but we started our first Instagram Live on March 24th, and we followed that up with Facebook Lives on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we started our walks. We did the social hour in the evenings. That all started on March 24th. Yep. So we are on the brink of, I think I said brinks before, on the brink of our 1 year anniversary of creating our virtual program. And we got to do a little self-reflection. Look back and see how we did. Where are our points of improvement? Where are the things that we need to pat ourselves on the back for? Well, we're still here and it's still working out, so we can pat ourselves on the back for that. That's great. And you guys are still with us, so outstanding. Wow, I probably really talked way over my 8-minute mark, but that's okay. That was exciting stuff. So We're going to talk about self-reflection all week, but for now, let's get right into our cool folks that have been working this the entire time of Morning Routine anyway. Gabrielle and the National Day of. Rocker Bob, well, he kind of tagged on a little bit later, but Gabrielle's been doing it from the very beginning. Here she is with the National Day of.
Good morning, everybody. Here we are, week number 2 of March. And today is Monday, March 8th. And the National Day today is not only national, it's International Day of Women. Yes, National Day of the Woman. Oh, you know, she's your mother, she's your grandmother, she's your aunt, she's your sister, she's your cousin. The woman. She gave birth to you, she changed your diapers, she fed you, she kept you clean. But there's so much more than that. Why is it International Women's Day? Well, because women wanted to be, let's say, more than just what I just told you, right? We take up the workforce, we take up space in places that people don't think about, and we want people to know. You know, when they were able to put women in Congress, there was like 0.00% of the women. Now there's about 23 or 24% of women are in Congress. Sounds like a lot, but over this span of time, it's not. We don't have that many women, mathematicians, scientists, heads and CEOs of companies. Just doesn't happen that much. So they want to get the word out there. They want equality, I want to say. You know, some people look at it like that. Just want to know how great women are. So it's International Women's Day. You know, go out there and support women in your life or other women who are trying to make a name for themselves or a name for women. Applaud them. Greet them with open arms. Because guess what? A woman can do a job just as well as a man. So everybody have a great day today and go tell a woman how much they're appreciated on International Women's Day.
Oh yeah, this is a cool one, you know. Always cool to celebrate different type of people and, you know, always want to celebrate the ladies and how much work they do. You know, they do good work. And they're great lady musicians out there. Outstanding. Bob, look up to them. So, Bob, sing this song. International Women's Day, International Women's Day, International Women's Day, Women's Day, Women's Day, International Women's Day, International Women's Day, International Women's Day, Women's Day, Women's Day, Women Day. Hey, go celebrate your mamas and your sisters and your friends, all that kind of stuff. It's cool, man. Yeah.
Very, very good. Gotta love the National Day because they're always fun and there's a million to choose from, and she does a great job doing that. All right, another dude who's been putting in the hard work and making sure we know what happened in the past, whether it be the regular past or the very specific bearded past. Here's Zach with some back in the past for us.
Hey, everybody. Happy Monday, March 8th, 2021. Wow. March is here. Wonderful stuff. We're at another Monday. Start another wonderful week. But first, let's go back in the past with Zach. So on this date in history, on 1817, March 8th, the New York Stock Exchange is founded. I don't know how many of you know much about stock market. I don't know a whole lot about it. I'll be honest with you. It's one of my. I mean, I don't know a lot about a lot of stuff, but it's one of the things I know really very, very little about. Also, too, there was unfortunately a mine disaster. Mine kills 172 coal miners near Castlegate, Utah. Mining is very, very dangerous work. Going underground, digging, mines collapse. It happened particularly a lot, in the earlier years of mining, but it still can happen. It's not the best thing in the world to be doing as a job. Definitely, that's for sure. Also, too, the fight of the century on March 8th, 1977. Joe Frazier and Muhammad Ali, they commence. Frazier actually wins this fight. I know a lot of you probably would have said, oh, Muhammad Ali. I mean, I probably would have too. But Joe Frazier was quite a boxer as well. Great boxer. He wins the fight in 15 rounds. That's a lot of punishment for two guys to be well in on each other for 15 rounds. Those are two very, very strong guys. So what a fight that would have been. That was 4 years before I was born, so I wouldn't have seen it. But hey guys, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Monday. Let's get this week started off great. And I hope you guys all have a great, great, great rest of your Monday again. And we'll talk soon. Bye now.
And now we're going to wind things down with Ray, because we went back in the past and now we want to get into the future of, hey, you know what? You can be successful with a variety of different things going on. Whether you have a disability or not, you can be successful. It just takes hard work, determination, and sometimes being creative and smiling, even when maybe you don't want to. Here's Ray with a very interesting, cool cat to talk about his challenges and how he overcame them.
This week's feature is funny man Howie Mandel. Comedian and television host Howie Mandel was well aware of his obsessive-compulsive disorder OCD and depression for years before discussing it publicly. Now he has learned ways to cope with his disability rather than allow it to get the better of him, and advocates for others.
Very cool. Howie Mandel. Yes, I know him from a lot of movies. When I was young, he was a very good stand-up comedian, and he was in funny movies when I was young. Still killing it now, doing different shows and stuff like that. He's a very interesting guy. I've heard him on a lot of different interviews. Very, very, very fun guy. Down to earth, with a different look on life based on who he is and the challenges he faces on a daily basis. So, for Monday, have a great rest of your day. 1 o'clock, we'll see you for Facebook Live, Monday Positivity, and then on. I keep hitting the dang desk. Might be a little annoying on the sound factor here. But we will see you guys at 1 o'clock, and then for the rest of the day, have an awesome Monday. We will see you tomorrow on the Morning Routine. Take care, everybody.